I was wrong. I'll say it again. You were really wrong. Why were you wrong?
It was, I had a lack of imagination. I never thought it possible that 6 million Democratic voters who supported Barack Obama would sit this election out. I underestimated her deficiencies as a candidate. I called Donald Trump very early in the primaries. Thought he would be the nominee.
Right.
But I did not think that at the end of the day that the American people would vote for someone who was so unprepared and demonstrably so through the debates, that had the type of character deficiencies that he had, and I was wrong about it. The anger of this country is something else, and I do think that you now will see a lateral line define politics, and above that line, people who benefited from the technological revolution and globalization, and we just heard from the people below in both parties who've been left behind by it.
You also have been very critical of Trump's temperament, suitability for the office, et cetera, et cetera. A lot of Republicans who made those arguments are now grappling with how to confront him as president, what the proper attitude is. Do you put your reservations beside and hope for the best, or do you continue to be a critic on the temperamental, intellectual, other grounds? Where are you as you look at this presidency about like how you should feel like you should confront Trump or accommodate yourself to Trump or whatever?
It was a legitimate election result. This is how we pick our leaders in the United States. However, the authoritarian impulses that we saw in the primary, the use of a Twitter account to intimidate, particularly towards a free press, cronyism, corruption, incompetence, people need to be prepared to speak out against it. Look, the stakes are very, very high. As someone who's been around a president of the United States and had had that honor in my life, the immense power of this office is something that everybody, whether they were friend or foe to him in the campaign, needs to think very seriously about. He's now the most powerful person in the world. He has the destiny of our nation in his hands. He has the authority to end life on this planet if he chooses to do so. That's a real thing. And so, as we think about a Trump candidacy, when he's right, support him.
Presidency.
Right? A Trump presidency. When the president-elect becomes president, when he's right, support him. When he's wrong, oppose him.